So on this side, you have Mike's Kador and his Tier 4 Vlad3 list. It's a Horse Lord thing with all the cav. It's a really neat list. And on this side, we have Blake's Menoth with Severius. And this is kind of more the usual build you'd be seeing for a Menoth list. So it'll be neat to see the two up against each other. The board here is going a lot of the 2D terrain, so there's a lot of stuff around, trenches and forests and stuff. But Mike won the initiative, and of course he wants to go first because he's all about speed, so he really wants to take advantage about that. So he gets extra speed with his one Devastator. It's running up. He had Vlad3 go up first, put Infernal Machine up onto his Drago. He also put another spell onto the fast cav there. He also did dash, and now everything is just rushing on up. And that's the real advantage of these cav lists, is that they're just so fast. Now, Mike is also being very careful to be trying to tow the hill or the forest wherever he can, just to get that other little extra bit of defense. I mean, there's not that many models in this list, so you don't want to lose anything going into this. But as you can see here, first turn, he is right there in the middle of the board, and Blake's going to have to be pretty careful here to know how to deal with this. Now, if he holds back, scenario could be a real problem. If he stays where he is, he's going to get charged, and if he charges, he goes like kind of rushes up forward, he can kind of bog them down, but he's still going to take a beating either way. So Blake's going to take some time here trying to decide what's the best way to do this. Severius is going to go first, of course, doing Eye of Menoth, passing around like vision onto the one Reckoner and stuff like that. The book went and gave flaming attacks to the errants, and I think Severius moving up into a trench probably a mistake, because now, you know, you don't want to get closer to an army like that, but, you know, you sometimes underestimate how fast these armies are. Well, either way, now the errants are going to go up, they're going to start shooting, and their real goal is to try and light things on fire, because, hey, fire kills, especially if you're fast cav. The problem is that fast cav there is already pretty high defense. Then they're on the hill, so he's having a real hard time trying to hit any of these guys. So any of their shots in the fast cav miss. Then he's going here onto the Ulans, you know, hits some of them, puts them on fire. No real damage. I mean, like 2 points here, a point there, but nothing really devastating. Otherwise, he's then going up with Rupert, making them tough. Other models, you know, he's going up with the Choir, saying +2/+2, and if nothing else, I mean, these Reckoners now have to really dwindle down these fast cav at the top, because their sprays can be very deadly, and you can't have any troop clearing, because if they clear away the troops, then those Ulans are hitting whatever they want. So he was able to hit one and kill it, so hurrah there. Otherwise, he's trying to, you know, go up here, do an auxiliary shot, trying to hit the other one. No such luck. And then finally he's going to have the other Reckoner, the other Blessing at the bottom. I'm just trying to get into some spot right now, holding back so I won't get charged. A little bit of extra shots here, but not really getting much else down. Now, he actually shoots here with the little light jack that's highly inaccurate. He's like, well, it's just going to scatter. And we say, well, roll it anyway. And he actually got the double sixes to hit, so hey, why not? So he's able to kill off 2 of the fast calves, so that's good. I'm sure you would have liked to kill more, maybe do a panic test or something, a command test. But now that's really it. And now let's get back to Mike. And he has an eye on assassination, because there's only a few models that are in the way between him and Severius, and these spray guys can be very dangerous as well, especially because they have a spell on them right now where they'll be rolling 3 dice and dropping 1, so they can be really good at hitting and damaging and stuff. So yeah, a little bit of danger here. So he's going to be doing a lot of thinking about where to allocate and all that. He put 1 up there in the Devastator just to make sure it keeps going. Vlad is going to be coming over here, popping feet. Really want to be in a spot where his feet can be giving sidestep, just because why not? He's coming up here with his fast cav. Cool thing about them is they have parry, plus because this isn't a range thing, it's a spell, they can just do it. Now, there's a little bit of issues here where Severius can't be targeted with magic. Well, what you do to get around this is just target other models, and by doing that, you still can hit Krios, and yeah, that's bad times for Krios. So he has 16 boxes. First one hit him for 5, second one hit him for 5, third one missed. So Krios already down to just 6 boxes just after these fast cav go. And I mean, right there, that could have done the deal. But I mean, now they're going to move out of the way. Devastator is going to be going up near the flag. I mean, if nothing else, scenario still is a real worry here because this line of battle is going to be pushed way up. Fenris is going to go, and some toughs are going to be made. So that's not really what he wants to see. He wants to get all the berserking fun. But he is going to get the sidestep and kind of move over here where he needs to be. And eventually getting a little bit of work out of his attacks, but nothing really. Most of it was just knocked down. Then he sprints away thanks to the feet. So he really had hoped to kill off like a couple of guys there, but didn't really get it. And so now he's going to have to try things a little bit differently. This one here is the Dragoon. It's going to charge in, kill one guy with an impact, kill another guy, and then he can also sidestep over here and then sprint away. So again, lots and lots of movement in this list. I mean, it's a really big like hit and run thing for this cav. It's really interesting the way this can work and really kind of enables these cav. So now he's kind of opened the way to Severius. He just has to kind of now get a few more guys out of the way. One guy, we have to kind of work out impacts as these guys come in, so it's a little bit difficult. This one Ulan charging in, thanks to reach, it'll be in range of Severius. He's going to be charging another one here, which will be getting up more to the top. I mean, he has, of course, guys attacking other places, but he's going to get two guys on Severius, and so they're going to be coming in. He's going to make some attacks on these other guys down here. It's some of these things like, oh, what's going to happen? Because eventually we're going to roll Severius, and Cav charges on Severius, not what he wants to see, and he's going to go down. So the game just ended on assassination here. So what are you guys' thoughts on the game?
Kador's fast.
Yeah. Anything you figure you should have done differently or could have done differently?
Play the other list that I didn't bring.
Yeah.
What was your other?
Basically the same thing with Krios.
Oh, yeah.
Krios
It would have been Cav versus Cav.
Krios 3?
Yeah, Krios 3 tier list with all the Cav.
I was a little bit worried when I saw you move up Severius. Like turn 2 you have to worry about kill box. So turn 1 I was like, oh.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I was like, I don't know if he's going to be able to go through all those errands. And he went through all the errands.
were there any way that Aaron's could have sacrificed to stop him, or?
They actually could. This is what I get for not playing for 6 months. I could have sacked all the ones off the left.
Any other thoughts on this one, Mike?
There's not I don't want to say there's not a ton to say because he did what he did.
Yeah.
Maybe if the book was closer and said no magic.
I was half expecting the book to say no magic because then it takes them. It puts a very big bubble that they can't do anything.
Yeah, that's true.
If he did that, they would have more than likely ran to engage him as sort of a #1 priority. Engage the Reckoner just so then can't shoot.
Yeah.
And they're more than worth killing or sacrificing for that. If the errant situation didn't go as well, I was expecting Drago was kind of a follow-up option, and he's actually not as bad when guys like this tough repeatedly because then he can come in. A common thing that on scenarios that have the objective is because he has Bloodbath, he goes in off on the feet, hits it with the first one, sidesteps 2 inches, hits it again, sidesteps 2 inches, then does his Bloodbath because he hit the same target twice.
I guess if your Cav ever failed to charge, you can also just slam the Cav through as well.
Yeah.
Some extra damage
The nice thing with him, the only thing that makes him worth taking is because he has Hand of Fate built in with Vlad. That's his affinity. And Infernal Machine makes him a speed 6 mat 9. So he's...
you were also saying during the game that you were thinking of jamming, which I think would have been the better play too.
Yeah, I definitely would have been thinking about it. Because I was hoping on fire rolls, which is, a little damage at best, and I could have just jammed in the errants instead.
Takes all the impacts away and all that stuff.
Yeah, stop you from charging.
Fire on these guys would have been really bad.
Yeah.
The 2 Dracoons were positioned in the expectation of a jam.
Yeah.
Because then they countercharge, they get impacts, and then they get a. And these guys don't get jammed out.
All right, well, there's the game. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you later. Bye.